Okay, imagine this. You're standing in a room, there's a wall at the far end with 2 slits in it, and someone hands you a bucket full of tennis balls. You start throwing them at the wall, right? Naturally, some hit the wall, some go through the slits, and on the back screen, you'd expect to see 2 neat lines pop up where the balls made it through. Makes sense, yeah? Now hold on to that image, because we're about to veer into quantum physics territory. And trust me, it's going to blow your mind. Alright, so physicists do something similar. Not with tennis balls, but with tiny particles like electrons, or even photons, basically the building blocks of everything around us. When they fire these particles at the slitted wall, something insane happens. Instead of just 2 neat lines, like the tennis balls, you get this bizarre, wavy, mind-bending pattern on the back screen. Like, it's as though the particles are interfering with each other. Except, get this, they aren't all fired at once. They go one at a time. Alone. Solo. And yet somehow, each particle acts like it knows where the others went. What? So physicists are scratching their heads, right? How can one particle act like it's a wave and interfere with its own path? And here's where they decide to up their game. They add detectors to check which slit the particle goes through. And boom! Plot twist. Now, the nice wavy interference pattern completely disappears, and you just get the 2 boring, predictable lines as if the particles were tennis balls again. It's like the particles decided to behave differently just because they were being watched. That's right. Watched. Let that sink in for a second. It's as though these particles have some kind of quantum consciousness, like they're saying, "Oh, you're observing me? All right, I'll act all proper and classical for you then." Mind blown, right? This is where quantum physics enters the twilight zone and gains its reputation for being, well, totally bonkers. But wait, it goes even deeper. Some scientists think there's a weird connection between this experiment and the nature of time itself. Okay, picture this. What if the particle's decision to act like a wave or a particle is made retroactively? Yup, like the particle doesn't decide until after it's already passed through the slits. It's as if the future, your act of observing, changes the past. Now this sounds like pure sci-fi, but it's gaining some solid footing in theoretical physics. You see, time in the quantum world isn't this one-way arrow pointing forward like in our everyday lives. It's more like a looping river, interacting with itself. Wild, huh? And this brings us back to time travel. If future observation can influence the past in the quantum world, what about in the larger universe? Sure, we can't exactly build a flux capacitor and hop into a DeLorean just yet, but this experiment hints there's something fundamentally strange about how time actually works. What if the universe isn't a strict cause and effect machine? What if the past, present, and even the future are all tangled up in a weird quantum spaghetti we're only beginning to understand? Seriously, now think about how this could change everything. Imagine the implications for free will, for memory, for literally the way we experience reality. Could you tweak the past by making the right observation? Could the you of the future be influencing the you of today without you even realizing it? Okay, so I'll say it. We don't have all the answers yet. And maybe we're just peeking through the tiniest slit, pun intended, of what's actually possible. But this experiment shows us that the universe is far weirder and more wonderful than we could have ever imagined. All right, folks, let's keep this time-bending conversation going. Let me know your thoughts or your favorite time travel paradox in the comments. And hey, if you want to keep exploring the absolute weirdness of our universe, you know what to do? Hit that subscribe button for more Hyperfocus. We're just getting started.